Not sure if you can see them, but there's one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. Ooh, look at that. Just a couple. Gorgeous. G'day fishers, welcome to another episode of WA Fishing. Today we're down at Harvey Dam again, one of my favourite spots when they start stocking the trout. They always put a good number in this dam and it's close to home for me instead of going all the way down the Pemby or somewhere like that. Target is we're going to get some trout today and we're going to be using Glo Bugs. I like using Glo Bugs. I don't use a fly rod, I just use my spin. This little feeder streams are quite tight, so not much room to cast with a fly rod. I do see people using flies down here, but well, I should say I do see people using fly rods, and all credit to them. It's not because I can't fly fish, because I can. It's something I've done since a kid. Not very often, obviously, because I don't do it very often at all. Seldom, to be honest. But it's just a lot easier with a little spin rod. What I use is just a Glo Bug and a swivel not far up to just give it a bit of weight. And as your line's light enough, which it should be, if you're using like 4 to 6 pound, you can just throw it and get upstream of them just like a fly rod, I guess. So generally speaking, we'll be looking at trout around the 45 to 50 centimetre mark, 3 to 4 pound sort of range. And these will be primarily males today, but I am hoping that we'll get a female. And the reason why I say female is because the flesh on them is a lot more pink orange, a bit like the salmon that you get in the shops, while the males tend to be a bit bleak in colour, but occasionally they can be good as well. And the colour of the flesh for me is really about the flavour as well. And I think trout get a bad rap. People say, you know, it doesn't taste that great. Well, I don't know, I've grown up on it. I love trout, especially when you cook it whole, and especially smoked as well. Like smoked trout is bloody delicious. And I do agree redfin do taste good, but I am very impartial to a bit of good quality rainbow trout from our rivers and dams here in West Australia. So that's my personal preference, and that's all I have to say on that, and I'm sure I'll get quite a few comments that are opposed to that, so feel free to comment, but I'm not going to argue with you. That's just my personal preference. So you probably noticed I'm wearing some merch, and if you'd like to get some hands on some, make sure you visit our merch store. Got plenty of beanies in stock and some hats soon, and some more. I've got a whole range of shirts as well, so all different colours and sizes for you. And yeah, every dollar goes back into this channel. As you can imagine, there's quite a lot of expenses when it comes to fuel, software for editing these videos and getting them out to you. It's all appreciative. I am not making profit, I'll be quite clear, and any profit that does come from this channel, which I doubt it will, considering my expenses, and I will certainly be putting back into the community through programs and other things that I can source out. So, but I have no desire to make profit from you guys. I have a full-time job, I'm quite comfortable, and I don't need to make more money in that sense. So anyhow, my aim for this channel, as you probably know, is just share information, some advice. You can hit me up through socials if you've got any questions, and hopefully we'll get on some trout for you today. So we'll catch you out there. Pretty pumped, a bit excited, I can see them already, and nothing like a little trout in the stream to get your heart going first thing in the morning. Let's get into it. Oh shit. Did I hit my swivel? Snagged the guy. Oh, big one. Come here. Okay. Alright, so that was unexpected. It's a nice rainbow trout. It's solid, very healthy. And normally these work quite well, it's just they're not seeing it too well at the moment, so yeah. Anyways, we'll put him out of his misery. But before I do, just want to show you that they are spawning. Trying to anyway, but they're not very successful in these waters, so anyways, that's our first one. Another few to go. Now the thing about these trout is they'll swim around, so if you stay still, usually good to get one eventually. So I've got a little Glo Bug on, and it's a little fly, and I've got a little swivel just to weight it down a bit so I can get a cast in with my little spin rod. What I want is this trout that seems a bit healthier than the rest, but it's proving hard to get the attention of. Now, if you can't find Glo Bugs, because they are very hard to find here in WA, you just use trout nuggets on a little hook as well. Berkeley trout nuggets. If you had a look at it, oh, I got him. I think I jagged him though. I did. Problem with these flies. Now this was a super healthy one, which is the one I wanted. Just managed to hook him under the tail, which is a bit cheating, but I'll take it because he's the healthy one. Look at the colours on that. Wicked colours. Just got to keep throwing it at them, one after the other. Eventually, they switch under feed mode. Well, you hope anyway. Oh, not another one on the tail. Are you serious? Did you just see that? That's gone through the bush. Jumped through the bush and totally stuck me up. And I don't know what to do. I'm just worried about snapping off. Where's the fish? Oh God. Where is that gone? Alright. So I don't know how I'm going to get out of this debacle. Fish is still on somewhere. I have to snap that off and turn to that. God. Bloody snagging them. It's not much fun when you do that. You want a hand? Oh, he's got your lure, has he?
Yeah.
It's come off?
Yeah.
You're f***ing kidding. Oh, I don't know any chances.
He's a bit dazed, but it's all good.
Do you need anything, or?
No, it's all good.
But they're not. I think they've been heavy hit in the last few days, I'd say, or week.
Yeah.
They're a bit timid. But how unlucky is that? I think everybody's going to be trying to target that one now. It's got a nice sparkly lure on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, good luck getting your lure back.
Yeah.
Just in the distance over there. Oof. Full go on each other. 3. One under the log as well. So what I do is come behind them. Oh, shite, there's a whole bunch of them there. So, not sure if you can see them, but there's one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. Now let's see if I can catch one. There's a nice big fat juicy one there. Oh. There's one hiding in the sticks here. And of course, in true fashion, you hook the stick. And then scare the fish off. Now the key to trout fishing, I find, especially for newcomers, is trying to remain calm and slow. Calm and slow. Alright, you can see how close these fish will get. And why? It's because they don't know I'm here. You stay behind them so they don't see your movements. Alright, now they're coming back. I want those ones. Oh, hook the big bugger in the back though. Oh shit. Just dropped. Oh, you're kidding me now, help the log. I think you're going to just snag fish all day. It's disappointing. I think they've been hit a lot the last few days, I'd say. That's the problem. Oh, here to look at it. Still want those big fat ones. Seeing lockjaws, amazing to watch. Those two big bulls, I'll call them, stirring up the pot. Come on, stop fighting, you two. Two big bulls going at it. Alright, well, if I can get one of these big ones and come back tomorrow. I would like a bit of smoked trout. Goes well on a platter. Cheese goes well in some fish pies. Oh, shite. Oh, it did take it. Right in the gob. Oh, this is a... I don't know. Oh, you cheeky bugger. That was one of the big ones too. I didn't expect that. Now they're all stirred up. I'll have to just wait. They'll settle down. Don't know whether that one will take another one though. Might be a bit spooked. Alright. Okay, they're all chilled out now because I think I wore them out. Tasty bit of fluff. So when you're walking these streams, key things to look for is overhanging logs that they can hide under, like you can see here. Fast moving water. You can hear rapids kind of thing. Oxygen in the water. And yeah. They are really not interested in this fly. Eh? Don't know what it is today. I think they've seen a lot. And that's the problem. These heavily fished streams. Oh, looked at it. And changed his mind. The thing with the glow bug is you're forcing instincts, not aggression. They emulate eggs that have been washed down, fertilized eggs, and they're a food source. Oh, I thought he took it then. Well, I thought he took it. But he didn't. He went straight past it. Is this a female? I don't know. I think it's a big fat female, which, if it is, I'll be stoked. Oh god. Hey, come here. Oh, this is hard. And by itself. I think it's a big fat female. Which it is. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now this is what I call a trophy down here. It's often they're males. And these females, I can guarantee the flesh on this is going to be absolutely amazing. I'll show you a bit later on. So definitely keeping her. She's full of eggs though. And I'll show you how we match the hatch there as well. So now I'll show you something here. So this is just got this hen, and you can see what we're trying to emulate. These are the eggs. Hopefully you can see that. And this is what we're trying to emulate. Put it on my hand so you can see it a bit better. But yeah, that's what we're trying to imitate. And the males particularly will feed on these naturally. But yeah, it's a nice big fat hen. She'll go well in the smoker. And I just want to be clear, these don't breed successfully in the wild, hence why they've been introduced. You can see by the worn fins. So they wear down the fins in the tanks where they come from. And these older stock, they just release every year. Excuse the background noise, there's some idiots in motorbikes. Alright, see what's in the guts, see? This one, not a lot. Alright, let's try these bigger ones. Alright, key thing cleaning fish is make sure you always get the gills out. Then run your finger along the backbone to get all the blood. And then that's how I clean my trout. Now you can scale them as well, but I plan on filleting these and smoking them, so I'm just going to leave it as is. Next one. And this one has nothing in its stomach either. This is why these fish won't survive. They'll sit there pretending like they're breeding, pretending like they're going to actually make a difference to a population, but they actually just die off. Some of them survive, not a huge percentage though. I think there's actually greater success with those that are introduced at a younger age. Alright, what about this stomach? Ooh, nothing. Alright. Now, I talked about the hens being a trophy fish for me, and I'll show you why. Typically, I do apologise for the background noise, but so much I can do about it. So sorry. So you see these males tend to be a bit bleak on the colour, and they're a bit darker. These have silver underneath. Alright, so she's going to be full of eggs, as you can see right now. Oh, she's loaded. Absolutely loaded. I find this unusual. Usually they get quite a few of these eggs out before. They release them. She's not as pink as I'd hoped, but she'll still taste good and clean. Usually they're a bit more orange than this. G'day fishers. So it's been a couple of days since we went fishing down south and got those trout. What we're going to do now is smoke them, and I'll just show you how I smoke my trout, and they're bloody delicious. So alright, let's have a look. Alright, so what we have here is a rainbow trout. What I've been doing is soaking it in a brine. Now this brine, keep it simple. All it is brown sugar, salt and water. You dissolve those together. Quantities, really it's up to your own personal tastes. Obviously taste your brine before you do it, but if you like your smoked trout a little bit salty, add a bit more salt. If you like it a bit sweeter, add a bit more sugar. Also I've got some dill in there as well, and probably a little bit of lemon juice as well. And I just put paper towel on that to make sure it's fully covered. Left it in the fridge for about 48 hours, and now we're going to chuck it in the smoker. Now the thing about smoking trout or any fish, you want to get it as low as you can. Now I've got a pellet smoker, so temperature control is, I think it's around 70 degrees is the lowest I can go. If you're going a bit lower, and even if you can get a cold smoker, they're ideal, but I'm just going to do what I can with what I have, and I don't have the space for a cold smoker, and plus I love smoking briskets and all that, so I've just got a pellet smoker. So anyways, so we have these soaking. Now the trick is now is you want to air dry these if you can, dry them out so that sugar gets nice and sticky, so it actually, the smoke sticks to the fillet as you're smoking it. That's what the sugar is there for. And then the salt is obviously the bit of flavouring, and you cure the fish as well. What I love doing with this smoked trout is actually putting it in like pastas, you know, smoked trout, Alfredo sort of style, creamy pastas with capers, or just simply putting on a serving platter with your mates. When they come around with some crackers and cheese and whatnot with a few beers. So also like using it as a replacement as a smoked element in fish pies. And so you put your normal, I guess, white fish in there plus a bit of smoked trout. It just elevates the dish a lot with your cooking as well. So we caught a lot of trout this weekend. I've lost count, but I've only kept my 4 for one day, and that'll be enough for me for the course of the year. When it comes to using the trout. So I'll vac seal these after it's smoked, and I'll put them in the freezer, and I'll just bring it out on the odd occasion when I need it. Alright, let's get into the smoking. Okay, so this is I've just laid them all out. Now one thing I'll point out is all the different colours of the trout. Now some people will say trout isn't that great eating, which I disagree, especially if you can see these colours here, this nice orange, very similar to what you buy in the shops when it comes to salmon. These are absolutely delicious. This is the female one, that's why I like keeping the hens more than anything. But in saying that, there's some nice coloration to some of these males as well. These ones tend to be a bit blander, but after a good smoking, it pretty much evens it out, and they're delicious either way. So additionally to what I've got in this smoker is a big bread tin full of water. What that does is just help stabilize the temperature and keep it low so it doesn't spike up. Also it keeps the moisture circulating within the smoker. So we'll turn this puppy on. Excuse the dust, it gets well used, and also it's outside, so I don't keep it covered. So the lowest temp I can go is 75. So we'll get on 75 and crank it up. Now the pellets you want to use, or wood chips, I like using just a hickory, but anything that's mild and not too strong. You want the fillets facing up, so that way the smoke can settle down on top of the fillets, and that sugar will help the smokiness stick. So I'll leave these in here for however long I feel. It depends up to you. If you like it really deeply smoked, the longer the better. If you just want it just cooked, you know, ideally for if you want to eat it that night, then it doesn't take very long. But we'll come back in, say, half an hour to an hour, and we'll check them again. And by that stage, they should be cooked through. And we'll make a decision on whether I want to keep them on longer, depending on how much smoke they absorb. All right. Anyway, we'll come back soon. Okay, it's been about half an hour. Let's check up on our smoked trout. All right, still nowhere there yet. Probably because they're a bit cold and they come out the fridge still, but as you can see, still smoking away. Always just check that there's water in there, because that'll help stabilize the temp, like I said. So, all right, we'll come back in another half an hour. It's been another 45 minutes or so, so let's have another look. Ooh, looking better. See here, it's pretty well cooked through now. All right, so these are pretty good to come off. Nice and firm. You can see that that's only just cooked in the middle, but pretty well can come off. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take those trout off, and we're going to vac seal them and whack them in the freezer. I might even do some smoked trout and caper linguine tonight or something like that, but see how I feel a bit later. I hope you gained some stuff from this channel. Don't forget to check out our merch on our page. We've got plenty of shirts, beanies, hats and other things that you can purchase. So grab one, support the channel, enable us to get some more footage out to you at home, and hopefully some valuable tips and information. I'll catch you in the next episode.